Hello, 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 how are we diddling? Right, so I think we're on week 3 challenges. I think 3 or 4 anyway. Right, so some of them the same as, always keep the ones from the weeks before, you can still add those in, but we're just adding a few additional ones. So first of all, so last week we did more of this sort of bending into the wall. We're going to do more roll down. So you're going to do an extension up, extension back, and then roll through the body. So you all know your roll down, tension around the belt, feel that stretch, and then roll all the way up. So do about 10 of those. Obviously slow enough so you don't get dizzy or feel sick. I know if I go up and down too quick, I feel a bit sick. So those just to get that mobility going in the back to start with. Super. Then we're still going to stick with the wall sits. How did you get on with those? So I have to take my shoes off. Oh, so here we go. Right. So again, making sure you're sitting down. 30 seconds sitting, 30 seconds rest. Try and do that 3 times if you can. If you find that you can't make 30 seconds, just gradually build it up by doing it every day. Then we're going to go down onto the floor. Got a few different ones on the floor. So we're going to stick with our oblique sit-ups because we're going to do some side plank exercises as well. So on the floor, so legs up. If you find that grips your back, put the legs down, cross and in. Ideally 3 sets of 10, but whatever you can fit in is fine. If you feel it's easier or you find the back's just gripping and doing all the work, pop the legs down and then just do the same thing but with the legs down. Okay, so we've got a slightly different one this week. We did this on Tuesday. So elbow underneath the shoulder, legs out. So you've got the top leg in front of the bottom leg. So they're just resting on the floor. You're going to pop your hand onto your hip and you can lift up and then down. Okay, nice and controlled. This is the hip abductors. So these are things that really stabilize and strengthen all your back, all around the hips when you're walking and doing everyday things. So we're still continuing with this strengthening round up and down. So I want you to go for 10 on one side and then roll over, 10 onto the other side. Fantastic. Then we're going to try on our plank on the elbows. So you can still stick with just the lifting up and down. You know, all the ones we've done before, if you find that's enough, stay with that. This week we're going to try coming up into that plank and then lifting, alternate legs. Okay, so try and go for 10, rest, and then another 10, rest. Okay, if that's too much, then just stay with the lifting the hips and down. Just build it up gradually. So we've done that one, oblique curls. Right, buttock stretch. So for our stretch, first of all, actually, always at the end of everything you do your spine stretch over to one side. Oh, I need that. Opposite arm, 30 seconds. Other side, 30 seconds. Brilliant. And then we're going to go for, because we've been doing a bit of work around here, we're going to do an extra stretch. One leg out, cross that leg over, and then I want you just to pull the bent leg in towards you, sitting up straight, and you'll immediately feel, I'll show you this way so you can see, a stretch all down here, outside of the leg, into the bottom. Pull that leg in. If you feel you're not really feeling the stretch, have a little rotation, pulling that in. Okay, even if you just manage to do the stretches every day, that is going to help. Brilliant. Right, let me know how you get on. Like I say, you can always keep the others that we've done the other weeks. So you're building up a real program to try and do every single day. Love to hear how you're doing, so let me know. Brilliant. Toodaloodles.